Not that
So you're
simple.
29. So when do you say retirement is? When do you want to retire from? If everything went your way, in 10 years, you'd already be retired. So what do you say retirement age is?
Are you asking me about my end goals and that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. My end goals is I don't really like exposing everything about myself, but it's like, see where you're asking bare questions, getting bare into it. I'm gonna have to talk in it. It's like cool.
Have you watched this before?
Of course I have, bro.
Podcast? No, I'm saying
Yeah.
we're not asking nothing different to what we
I
normally
know,
ask.
my G fam, but cause I'm not used to telling no one about me,
No,
my
I'm saying
G.
this is normal. We're not asking nothing.
I hear that,
different
but
to
I'm
what
not
we
used to
normally ask.
podcasts, my G. I don't go on podcasts tell anyone about myself, my G. Do you get it?
But do
So
you tell your friends about yourself?
no. What am I telling my brother sitting down telling about my life for?
So who do you talk to?
No one.
So isn't that part of the problem? If you can't just think you're 100% right on everything, no matter who you're talking about, yeah, any company in the world, no one person is the head. There's always someone that they confer with, because the decisions, you only have to be unlucky once. So all this, I don't talk to myself. This has been hyper, what do you call it, independent.
Yeah.
If a girl's hyper independent, she's gonna be dead. You get everything you ask her to do. No, it's all right. I'm all right. I could do it myself. All right, I could. She's just wanking herself. All right, you're just out of the picture. You understand? So too much hyper independence is mad. So when a male is hyper independent, like I see it as like a sign of. It can be not all the time, but it can be a sign of trauma. We've got a defense mechanism to. Yeah, nobody helped me. Nobody. No, I could do it all by myself. I'll just go mad. I'll go mad. But that is a defense mechanism to trauma, my brother. So we have to like find where that trauma is, why I act like that when somebody says something to me, because you will recognize that sometimes us as black people, but we reject love, we reject advice, we reject anything because me personally, I didn't have a dad, like my dad, so any type of, I know that if a male starts shouting or does something, I'm going mad. You're not my dad. My brain's wired to loud voices. You think you're my dad. But that's not always right. Because if somebody's a fire marshal walks in this room, the alarm starts going off now, he hasn't got time to say, excuse me, I'll take the word. He's going to shout. He's going to give a direct command because he wants for the better good. He hasn't got time for that. So that if you're playing football and someone says, get back in fucking defense, you can't go back to them after and say, at the game, why did you shout? It's a game, I needed you back in defense. It's part of the thing. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trained to push past aggression, because the first thing we do as black people is put up an aggressive defense. But this is just a defense mechanism. It's for other people, white people, black people. It's not for me. Like, you know what I mean? It's not for me, because I know that just past that aggression is understanding. And in that understanding, there's just past the aggression. All black people are aggressive. We know how to do it. But just past that aggression there is understanding. And once we get understanding, we won't be as aggressive to little things like someone asking you a question. Or someone, you can't say, no one asks me questions, so you're the wickedest man on earth. No, because guess what? See, when you die, Allah's going to answer you questions. So you better get ready for questions from now, because you'll be asked 3 questions in your grave straight away. And you're not going to be able to say, I don't answer questions. I am so wicked for questions. So get ready for the questions. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was sent here for one thing, to perfect our character, the way we speak to people, the way we not like, you understand. So we have to understand ourselves, brother. Like, it's not just.
I understand that, brother, but we need to understand.
Yeah.
We need to understand, my brother.
Communication.
I hear that.
Key,
Yeah, I hear
bro.
everything you're saying.
Emotional wreck, bro.
I know. Yeah, I hear you now, brother. Yeah, I am, bro. Trust me. No, trust me, I am,
brother.
I am. I am, bro.
What the fuck,
brother?
But listen, how I'm saying.
Emotional or not,
He's
Yeah,
thinking,
no, I heard
what
that.
brother am I gonna make?
No, I
you're
heard
still
that.
my brother, emotional or not. So you'll just be my emotional brother.
Yeah, but
you're still my brother.
But I hear what you're saying.
I hear
I
what
see
you
what you're saying.
understand.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I see everything.
No, I respect it.
See
You
everything.
get
See
annoyed.
Listen,
see
you know them one day
see
like
everything within what you're saying. Yeah.
But I'm saying here,
Okay.
at your age.
here we can get annoyed. We push past
No, bro. If you're gonna know
But
this,
in
bro.
my
find
brain,
out.
no, but in my brain, like I did, I was literally just doing it.
I hear
I
you
was like
still.
a robot. No, but remember, I might have started doing music before you. I don't know.
Mm.
But I'm saying it turned into like I'm just a robot doing music.
Yeah.
Get done.
Yeah, I can. It's part of the mechanism that's going on. Man, because music's about
But it works for
capturing
you, G
emotion.
fam.
It's
You're
about-
still. You don't rap no more, but you're still the rapper.
I do like.
My guy, you keep talking about
I still
blow
think he's
this
one of the
or do.
coldest rappers, bro.
But
He's
forget
messing
even the
about.
coldest rappers, my G. Like, G, look what you're doing now, G. If you wasn't a rapper, what would you be doing? Same like certain
That's what I'm
man,
saying.
certain man, they started rapping, they do other things now, or they.
No,
It's not just, but that's man talents that I have to use it. Otherwise, what am I gonna do? You get it? What? Cause I don't know. It's not that deep, innit? Not that deep, innit? It's really not that deep. But trust me, man, my thing's sorry.
Yeah, so talk to me about Islam, my brother. Like, where, how have you bucked up on Islam with dreadlocks?
I know it's not meant to be like this.
Yeah, but it is like this.
I know.
So how has this happened? I was there.
Huh?
Like everything I see in you, I've been there, so I understand. But
You like, we're talking about all powers and all that stuff as well. Like.
no. First,
You know, this
how
life
did
we
you
live is
end
very hard to understand, you know. That's why I think they say far exalted. No, that's the one to do with the Prophet Isa, peace be upon him. Far exalted is Allah for him to have a son, but it's like far exalted is Allah for us to understand his creation. How can us as human beings, mortals, understand what it took for any being that lives to make this thing happen? You understand? And if we're not as mortals able to understand that, what else is even deeper than that in between all of that, my G?
the mic, because
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, even with religion, like, I believe in Allah and I believe in the oneness of Allah and all that, but this religion is not, I'm not an imam, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, so the best thing is not to even like, I don't know, I don't look too deep into it. I do study it, but not.
How was you guided to Islam? Like, because you've got dreadlocks.
Because Allah showed me. That's how Allah
Was
usually
you a
help you.
Rastafarian?
No. Christian,
Okay,
innit?
that's the first step there. Like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people.
Yeah,
say
the way I learned through
someone
Islam
with
through
Allah-
Christianity, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, even that's mad.
Yeah,
How did
Christianity
you
helped me
learn?
to find Islam, of course.
How? Explain that.
Because obviously I'll be real, when I was going to jail and that in and out, yeah, I was getting bare like little situations. You know, when you're just Christian, you pray and that, you pray and that.
Did
And
you? You used to pray as a
Yeah, of
Christian?
course, man. Then obviously I just feel like I was in a circle van, yeah. There was a aptly, like a Somalian aptly, and he was driving a circle. I'm in the front of the circle. He's coming to me and I'm sitting there. He's like, "Oh, brother, what country you from?" Kind of thing. What country you from? You know my thing. I'm saying, "Bro, man's black English, isn't he?" Yeah. He's like, "No, brother." He's like, "What, like original? What country you kind of from?" Because you're black, innit? I'm saying I'm half Jamaican, half Nigerian, innit? Then he's like, "Oh, brother, like, are you Muslim or Christian?" I'm saying, "I'm Christian, innit?" He's like, "Do you know about Islam?" I'm saying, "I know about it, but I'm not really interested in all that." Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really. These times I've been going to jail for time. People been trying to convert me, like my cellmates, like bare people, even my brethren's like bare people, but I don't really
You got
hear
a
it.
lot of Muslim friends.
Most of the boys in my block were Somalis, now, bro. Come on, G. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, after a time, then I was in the circle and he said, "Brother, just take this book in it." And the book had like little duas and stuff in it. Obviously started reading it and that, whatever. And I just done a little prayer in my head and I was like, listen, yeah, like, and it worked.
Well, the prayer that you done worked?
Man, it worked.
And was that your deciding factor?
That made me decide that Allah answered my prayer. Because I
Okay.
said the only answer if it's Allah, and Allah answered it, so it wasn't anyone else.
How soon after realizing that Allah answered your prayer did you take your shahada?
I walked out of the holding cells, went to the block, shouted my cousin, I took my shahada on the block.